So today we are going to talk about a super fun science site called Wow Science. While I was digging around helping some other teachers with some fun new outlets to get students into science, we discovered this one, and I would love to walk you through it because there's just so many cool aspects to this website. So Wow Science is a collection of information organized beautifully, and it takes you to descriptions of other sites. So that way you kind of see what you're getting into before you do it, and then you can assign it to your students and build their curiosity and address different science topics, and it's really fun. So if you kind of walk through, you can see all of the different topics that they have to offer. So between animals and coding and environment and climate and engineering and habitats and humans, so you can pick a topic you're teaching or something that your students are interested in. And you can let students kind of dig through the site too, because they might find something that's interesting to them that they want to learn more about. So let's click on light and sound. If you click on that, it'll show you all different types of information that go with light and sound. It'll break it down for you by a couple of things. Here you'll see that there's the games, and you can see the different like activities, apps, those types of things. Then across the bottom, it'll show you if it's free or not. Most of them are. And then how much time it would take, and then like how much brain power it's going to take. So if it's more challenging or if it's easier, they're kind of labeled that way. So it's organized by that, so you can see how much time and how difficult it is. Then you can choose like a different topic, let's say animals, and it will do the same thing. Again, so you can see if it's free, how long, and then the brain power it's going to take. If you click on one, let's say I'm interested in Ask a Biologist. So if I click on that, then it takes me to a site, their site, that explains it. So Wow Science explains what it does, the topics it's going to cover, where it comes from, and how you can use it in your classroom. And then if you really like it, you can click visit the site, and it will then take you to the link to visit the site, which is awesome. So what it does is it kind of like saves you the time of digging through a website and gives you all of the information that you'd like to have, so it shows you in your classroom, which is really cool. If you go back to the home page, and you'll see this is on top of across the bar across the top, shows you all the things you need to know. They also have games, so then it can be organized not necessarily by a science topic, but then what type of activity you want to do. So maybe you want games in your classroom. So then these will be all the games they have to offer. And as we talked about on the podcast this week, the Marvelous Marvel coaster is a whole lot of fun with Dr. Seuss, and you'll find that on PBS Kids. The Switch Zoo is a lot of fun. If you click on that, it'll take you to and explains, again, how Switch Zoo works, which is really, you can pick different parts of animals, like heads, legs, tails, and then it talks about habitats and the features that those animals have and the environments they live in. It's a lot of fun to play around with. And what a great way to start, even not necessarily science, but you could do like journaling or fun story starters. You could definitely do that and build science into it as well. So that's under games. If you go under activities, then you can click there and it will show you different ways you can build these activities into your classroom. Again, a lot of them are quick activities that you can build in. Students can do at home, or they can do them with you in the classroom. Great starters for units and things like that. There's a lot of quizzes and just different things that they can interact with, which is cool. There are apps. So if you are more of a tablet-based classroom, you can click the apps and decide how you want to build those in, from different types of physics to the human body. There's all kinds of cool apps that you can explore and check out. Videos will give you a lot of video-based information, so you can click on any of those. And again, just like the other things, you can look at, let's say we're going to investigate friction. If we click on it, again, it gives you the summary, and then it'll take you right to the site. So you can click visit the site. It talks about skill level. What I have noticed is, yes, it's kind of based around primary science, but you definitely can use these as like starters or reviews for middle school, early high school, just to kind of break it up a little bit and make it kind of exciting. The experiments they have in here, it's nothing too difficult, or it doesn't require too many setups for it. You're able to instead go through and do different things that way. And the last part of it, you can check out the websites. So this will take you to all different types of science websites, and it will go through and give you, again, how much time it'll take, and then what kind of challenges it'll offer for you. So there's all different types of activities down the left-hand side, and then topics and different things that you can do with your students in your classroom. As we were talking about the Meet the Monsters part, you can see here on the top where they have meat monsters, and we talked about the different things that they offer. Nanomorph, we were joking about going to the zoo, catching insects, the Tarkle. Again, so if you really want to tie these in with younger students, there's fun little ways that you can do that. And for teachers, they offer a really cool piece where you can look at the topics you're teaching. So if you're looking for biology or coding or chemistry, physics, engineering, general science, you can click on that, and they have support for lesson plans from different types of books to different types of websites. So it's all built in there. So Wow Science has so much to offer teachers and students, and it's all housed in one place, and it's beautifully organized. So if you're looking to either get students in to new science activities or things on their own, they can do that, and then you're able to build that into your lessons. So check out Wow Science.